Hello everyone, welcome to the biology class. Today we will discuss about what is mean by cytoskeleton. See, what is mean by skeleton? If you see, it actually gives the framework. We have our skeletal system, right? Made of the bones and cartilage. What does it do? It provides the framework to the system so that all the muscles can hang, okay, and the movement could be bearing. So similarly, in the cell itself, there is something called cytoskeleton, which first of all give the framework which help in the localization of the cell organelle, where the nucleus will reside, where the Golgi body should be there, where the mitochondria and chloroplast should remain. So that framework is actually made by the cytoskeleton. Also, it actually acts as a train system, wherein the things could be transported. So these microtubule, intermediate filament and these other molecules, they actually help in transportation of substances. So first was providing the framework, second was helping in the traffic of the molecules, traffic of the cells. Third will be the motility, the movement. Okay, so let's start the topic, which is cytoskeleton. So what are the cytoskeleton? Number one is microtubules. Okay, microtubules they are made up of small G coupled receptor protein that is called alpha and beta. Okay, so basically these small subunits, they will polymerize among themselves and then they will form this ring-like structure which is called protofilament. So this huge protofilament will be there. Next is the microfilament and intermediate filament. These microfilament are also the polymer of different kind of protein which is helping in the mobility, similarly as the intermediate filament. So we have three kinds of cytoskeletal protein. One is microtubule, second is microfilament and third is intermediate filament. Now what are the basic function of these cytoskeletal proteins? First is the mechanical support. It gives the mechanical support to the cell organelles present inside the cell. Second is the motility, like cilia and flagella. They help in the movement of the cell. Third is the maintenance. It takes care, as I told you, that trafficking and everything, the localization of the cell organelles. And it also helps in the maintenance of the cell organelles. Next, under the cytoskeletal protein, we'll be studying two different cell organelles in detail. One is cilia and flagella and one more is centrosome and centrioles. First of all, what is cilia and flagella? So if I take for an example in a bacterial cell, so bacterial cell will have a long flagella. This flagella helps in the locomotion, okay, and they have numerous cilia. So what is the function of cilia? So little watery movement so that the food could be moved from here and there. So both these cilia and flagella, that is actually made up of these microtubule proteins. Okay. Next part is the these are basically the outgrowth of cell membrane. Flagella helps in the movement, and in the core of flagella we have something called exoneme. So basically in this lesson we'll be studying the detail of the anatomical structure of the flagella. So let's suppose we have a flagella like this. This is the flagella which is coming out of the cellular structure, and this is the base of the flagella. Okay. Now first of all, this flagella, they will be covered with the cell membrane. They are basically covered with this cell membrane structure. And from here to here, this structure, this is called exonyma. Okay. Now this exonyma is drawn in broad shape over here. What is exonyme? So in the center, you can see two microtubules. What are microtubules? Again, I will explain. So we will have a small proteins which will polymerize and then it will form the protofilament. Now 13 to 14 protofilament, they will come together and they will form this round-like structure. This round-like structure is only called microtubules. Okay. So this center is located, you can see two microtubules is there, and in periphery we have 9 microtubules. Now this is 9, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now all these microtubules, they are also bind to the neighboring microtubule through a protein called nexin. Dynein arm. What is dynein arm? Dynein arm are made up of a protein called dynein. So dyneins are the protein which works on the microtubules. When the proliferation, phosphorylation, dephosphorylation microtubule happens, it happens with the help of the proteins. So in case of microtubule, we have dynein proteins which actually mediates or move along the microtubules. Okay, so this arrangement is called 9+2 arrangement. Why? Because in periphery we have 9 microtubules and in center we have 2 microtubules. Also these are the radial spoke. These are radial spoke. Now what is the function of these spoke? They actually, they maintain the movement of this centralized microtubule, and that is why the structure is mediated towards the central microtubule. Now you can see the base of the flagella here. Now this base will always have this kind of structure. So you can see triplet microtubule is here. Here this is actually, this one is singlet. Okay, this one is doublet microtubule, and this is called triplet microtubule. So these triplet microtubule, how many are there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 9 microtubules, they are arranged periphery in case of the basal region. So let it be a cilia or flagella, they have this common basal region which will have all the triplet microtubule arranged peripherally in 9 structure. Okay. So this is about the flagella and cilia. Now we'll see about centrosomes and centrioles. So centrosome is a cell organelles which actually have the centrioles present in them, and centrioles, they are cylindrical structure. So like this the structure will be. This is one centriole and then here we'll have one more centriole. So these 2 centrioles are present inside one centrosome. Before the cell division can actually start, first of all they divide, and after dividing they'll form 2 more centrioles. Okay. Now these centrioles will move to the opposite pole. So let's suppose this is a cell. So we will have one centriole over here, and one centrosome will be here. And these centrosome will having the 2 centrioles. They actually act as a poles and aster poles, and so many asters will come through it, and the spindle will come through it, which will help in the breaking of the chromosome. So let's see what is centrosome. Centrosome have the 2 cylindrical structure which is called centriole. Next is it is surrounded by the pericentriolar material. Cartwheel, the structure is like a cartwheel, and they will also have this triplet microtubule structure. The centriole, what we have drawn here, the perpendicular structure, they will also have the structure similar to this, wherein the microtubules are arranged in triplet and 9 peripheral. Okay. Next is the central part, the proximal region. This is called hub. So this structure, the central part is called hub, and this is connected through the spoke. These longitudinal structures are the spoke. Also, spindle formation helps during the cell division. So this is all about the cytoskeleton. We'll revise the topic again. So what is cytoskeleton? Cytoskeleton, they are providing the framework, helping in the motility, helping in the localization of the cell organelles, also help in trafficking of the molecules inside the cell. Okay, so there are basically 3 kinds of cytoskeletal protein: microtubule, intermediate filament and microfilament. So basically we have studied the 2 structures which is derived from the cytoskeleton structure. One is cilia and flagella, another one is centrosome. In cilia and flagella, we read that the cilia and flagella will have a common base, and this common base have this kind of structure. And the exonyma, the protruding structure from the cell membrane, they'll have this 9+2 arrangement, which is made up from the microtubules, the doublet microtubule in periphery and singlet microtubule in the center. Then we talked about the centrosomes. Centrosomes are the cell organelle which contain centrioles in them. 2 centrioles will be there perpendicular. Before the cell division, this centriole will divide, and once it enters into the nucleus, it will go to the opposite pole. They actually make the 2 different poles and they are differentiated from the equator side. When on the equator, chromosomes are arranged. So this spindle forms and it breaks the chromosome into 2 halves in anaphase, and this NFA structure we'll be studying in the cell division part. Also, the centrosome structure is also like this, wherein we have the 9 peripheral microtubule, the central hub area which is made up of protein, the radial spoke is there which is connected throughout the microtubule. So this is all about the cytoskeleton. I hope you have understood the video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.